The video's up. Now we about to be hot on the mics. So everything you say will be used against you in the court of law right now. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. For the ones that haven't heard, I'm going to start it off with my new beat. Check it out. Yes, sir. Okay. Welcome to another Big Chuck podcast. Doing what we do out here in Hagerstown, Maryland. Please subscribe to the page. All right, now we're going to go straight into the show. Pre-gaming, it's a question. How do you feel about the YNs and the YBs parenting nowadays? Me, I don't think they know how to be parents. Like, if they had parents, mom and dad in the house, or if they had a single family mom or a single family dad, they want to do the opposite of how they were raised. Like, if they were raised and they didn't have no money, they want to give their son or child everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, the parenting is out. They want to give their kids stuff that they didn't have that's not tangible. You don't have the money to make sure your son has everything. How he got Jordans and all this all the time, but you don't have everything else taken care of. They got to eat and all that first before you worried about them looking good walking out. Long as their ribs ain't showing and they got a shirt on, they good. It's how I feel. I just think they're taking it to the extreme. They want to give their kids completely. They want to go against the grain. Like, we was raised in the hood. You know what I mean? We slept head to foot. I slept head to foot with my uncles and aunts. No homo. Like, you know what I mean? Wasn't nobody doing nothing to me or nothing like that, but I slept head to foot. We ain't have central hair. We had a motherfucker fan in the window. You know what I'm saying? We had a fan in the window that blew. And then on the day, we closed the window because it was hot as shit outside. So, like you can look, you can see look at the plants. Them motherfuckers waving because I got a goddamn fan going on in the studio. You know what I'm saying? That's what I come from. So I lived off that, and there were certain things that I did want. I worked hard, so now my kids don't have to do that. But everything else that I was raised in, they learned. Like, I took my daughters home. We went to the hood. Like, they stayed with their cousins and aunts, and they had to sleep head to foot sometimes because they had to spend the night. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they knew they could leave. So that's what I think. I just think they take it to the extreme. Anybody else want to go? Anybody want to go next?
Ladies always first. Oh, no. Ladies always first, man.
Oh, I have a mic. Yeah. Well, I mean, I definitely feel like it's interesting. I feel like it's definitely a different time in terms of what people are looking for, in terms of how kids are raised. We used to go outside and play. We used to. Oh, okay. Y'all hear me better now. All right.
How you handle that kind of schedule?
No. I calm down. I'm good over here. I'm good over here. Mark safe. You so funny. You so funny. Oh my gosh. Let me get this mic closer to my face so I can talk. Oh my gosh. You don't let me forget what I'm about to say. It is definitely a different era than when we were growing up. Yeah, it is. I remember back in the day we used to go outside and play, and we actually we got dirty. We understood. All right, don't talk to strangers. I mean, we actually were sociable. We learned social skills and all that kind of stuff. Nowadays, I feel like kids are kind of just more locked up in their rooms. Everybody's watching TVs or babysitting, a lot now. So you only know what they're watching. We were watching a cartoon at the shop when one of the kids had left, and this whole cartoon is having a baby, and they're going in the cartoon and doing all this stuff. And I'm like, what in the world? I said, kids watch this? I mean, so I don't feel like kids are exposed to things we don't even know because people are just watching stuff, and then what do we expect them to do? Act out. So it's definitely a different time. And then they have this whole culture thing where the babies are twerking. So that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot out here.
We're going to end it on you because we're going to do male, female. Nah, he got a mic. Pass all across my mouth, no homo. That thing in front of me, no homo, man. Come on, don't do that to me no more.
Oh, Lord.
Imagine a Diddy party.
Right here, hold on.
man.
gosh.
The YNs and the YBs. You know what? I'm gonna keep it real for real. I think right now we need to take it back to the old school when they had sex education. I think kids right now need to learn what it is to be a father, what it is to be a mother, what it is to raise a home. A lot of parents right now are working 2-3 jobs to make ends meet, so they don't have the time to have to sit down and have a talk and all that. So while they're in school this time, let the children learn something decent, like what your parents go through on a daily basis, what it takes to pay a bill. Children don't know what bills
They
are.
have
Like,
no idea.
What's a bill? The stuff you use to run your PlayStation and your Xbox and all that, the electric, the water, the food, all that's money. And children don't understand that. Like, gimme.
They are.
Right. So maybe they need to teach it in school. Parenting in school.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel that it really need to start with the parents. The parents is just not being parents. Parents want to be some friends. You can't be a friend and be a parent at the same time.
That's true.
That's where it got to start at right there. Your job as a parent is to make sure your kids grow up to be respectable adults that can contribute to society. You can be their friends when they can buy you a drink. Until then, be their mom, be their dad. Stop trying to be their friend. Because it's crossing too many lines.
Yeah.
You trying to party with them, you trying to hang out with them, you trying to do all that stuff with them. No. You need to make sure you in a business, but you in a business for the right reasons. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. What you doing, who you doing it with, how you doing it, why you doing it. Not can I go with you?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you like this. If your kids can see you go to the club every weekend, they should see you go to a job every day.
Amen.
You have to lead by example. I'm done. I got a lot more for real. But we're going to keep it short because trust and believe. These kids, let's keep it a buck. These kids is going to be taking care of us. And the way that these parents is out here having kids, passing them to the grandmother, your mama don't want to raise your kids. They raised you.
Amen.
Yeah.
And just because you laid down and got your legs for this nigga and you thought the baby was going to keep him and it didn't, your mama don't want him. And it's not fair.
You're right. Yeah.
So if you didn't want to be a mom, what makes you think your mama want to do that job all over again? And trust and believe, a nigga's not going to keep no baby.
Uh-oh. We in church.
It's just not. And I'm going to tell you like this. If you can't do it by yourself, I don't care how many people say, oh, girl, I got you. I'm going to buy you diapers. I'm throwing a baby shower, the gender reveal. No. If you can't do it by yourself, then don't do it. And FYI, the United States is not your baby daddy. Get off your ass. Go get a job. It is too many girls up here that is making it too cool to just be like, oh, I'm finna go get a baby so I could get food stamps, so I could get a place, so I could get a check. No. Stop being lazy. When I can see somebody that's 70, 80 years old standing up at the front of Walmart getting a paycheck.
There you go.
All of y'all, everybody can.
Yep.
It's $19 an hour at McDonald's right now. Yes, it is. Shit, the one right there by whatchamacallit. Hell, Sheets up here on Door Highway that just opened up, they starting off at $19 an hour. All you have to do is apply.
That's it.
There's
work.
Well, shit, I could flip flies. I was doing fries back in the 80s, nigga. So I got experience. If you start off at 19, I should be making 25 to run fries then, goddamn it. Woo! 19 at McDonald's. All right, we're going to bring you back on about the YNs and YBs, you know what I mean? Because I see you done pulled the fan out, you done got the sanctified fan and shit. You know what I mean? You start chewing all hard on the gum. I'm sorry, fellas and ladies, man, but goddamn. She fucking that gum up. I had to turn the mic down. Motherfucking young niggas won't try to raise me. God damn. That gum getting punished right now.
Oh, man.
I ain't know you was hungry. Well, you know what I'm saying? I thought you was mad how you chewing on that gum, man. Okay, my
All
bad.
right, all right.
Because I'm trying to get my baby their school clothes.
There you go.
They daddy say they got it. Mama want to make it happen too. So
Amen.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with
Amen.
that.
back of an 18-wheeler slanging boxes, nigga. What?
All
I will
right.
do that for my kids all day long.
All right.
I ain't mad at you. All right, so damn.
When I get that money, I'm out like Jerry curls.
Good God. All right, well, damn. I'm scared to go into this next goddamn question, man. Cause she, all right. The next question is, you gotta listen to this one. Can infidelity in a relationship be truly forgiven? Woo! Infidelity in a relationship be truly forgiven. Anybody want to start before me? Because you know I started off. You want me to start it off? Fuck it.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so I'm just going to say this. At the end of the day, if you are truthful with your partner and you go to them and you let them know, tell me first and I won't be mad. And if you have that type of relationship with your partner and you tell your partner that, and your partner know that you stand on that, they should be able to tell you. No, okay. If I tell you, nigga, if you cheated, tell me, and I won't be mad. But if I gotta find out, and I find out like 3 months from now, you going to jail. And Maryland just signed that, and Donald Trump just signed that law. I'm pressing charges. You gonna get 5 years, and it's a felony.
Yeah, I did
because
hear something like- yeah, I did hear something like that,
opportunity.
yeah.
I gave you the opportunity to tell me the truth. Yes, I will
Yeah, I
send you
did
to
hear.
jail.
Yeah.
I will send you to jail. I am dirty because I gave you the opportunity to tell me the truth.
Take all the money out of my bank account. You like the whole world, man. You know what I mean? What that girl said back in the day? That was that song she had when she said, hit him up, Flo. Hit him up, Joe.
You know what? Here's the. I wouldn't send you to jail, but I would probably I would leave you at that point. If we couldn't get back together because I gave you. I no, but if you told me now, if I came to you and I said, look, if you cheated and you tell me the truth, I won't be mad, and you told me, and then I'd be like, oh, we could work it out. But if you don't tell me and I find out, we can't work it out. But Maryland just got that.
I'm gonna give a hypothetical. Like, how if I don't tell you and you find out, that's only one-sided. So if you find out for somebody else, if I'm still saying no, you really don't know.
A lie ain't nothing but a long road to the truth. And being that I know the only thing that is my flaw and it's fucked up because it's a fucked up ass flaw is my mouth. But if I make sure you come home from work, your house is clean, you ain't gotta do nothing, your clothes is laid out, I'm cooking and cleaning, and I'm still working, and when you leave, your stomach is full, and your sack is empty, and I'm talking about your ball sack, nigga, and you still going out, whether I'm fucking you or sucking dick, and you going out, still fucking somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, but like, can infidelity truly be forgiven though?
It can be forgiven if you tell me.
You could forgive if he tells. So if he does something wrong and then he comes to you and admits, okay, yeah, I was with so and so, you could be cool with it. But if he don't come to you and then you find out, you gonna be cool. See, already. That's why I had to ask the question, cause you saying it's okay if he agree to it.
So that's like if. Okay, so if you come to me and be like, oh, I messed with your sister, or I messed with your best friend, stuff like that, that can't be forgiven. It would only be if it has to be somebody I don't know.
So it's depending on the infidelity. Who you infidelity out with. You know what I'm saying? I'm Ebonics, you know what I mean? Infidelity down, you know what I mean? Hey, Angels Peoples, infidelity down, nigga. That's Ebonics, nigga. It depends who you infidelity down with.
I don't know how I would feel, but if I was single and I was in this situation and a person came to me and was like, yo, this is what happened, because I'm not even going to use my marriage life as this situation because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because I love that man to death. I would probably die if he did some crazy shit like that. But at the end of the day, I think anything could be talked about if you just be honest. That's how I still feel about life. As long as you keep it 100, because at least you know you're not walking around looking stupid. You don't have no worries. You're not in the closet. You're not clueless. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody want to feel like that. Don't nobody want to feel fucked up. Don't nobody want to be like, oh, everybody know but you. You know what I'm saying? So as long as that person, whoever you dealing with, dude, female, whatever, dog, cat, as long as they're a buck with you, I think anything could be worked out.
Anybody else? Because you know I can go in. Like that infidelity shit, man, like I said, I don't think it can be truly forgiven. Like, I could understand, but I ain't never going to forgive because, like I said, in my mind, if I do forgive you, I got one in the hole. That's how I'm going to feel about it. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, fuck it. Whatever made you go out there on me, you know what I mean? If it's 10 years later and I feel like going out there on you, that's just what the fuck I'm going to do. You know what I mean? So I ain't never going to really forgive it.
So you're saying if you're in a relationship, that person come to you say they cheated.
No, I'm talking about infidelity. Like, I don't give a fuck if she tell me she cheated or not. Like, if I find out that she cheated by, you know what I mean, her telling me or whatever, I could be cool with it because I give her cool points for telling me. But still at the same time, I ain't never going to get over it because, like I said, now.
Hold up. You're always going to hold that to where
I'm not going to hold it.
You're not going to hold it, but you like, I got a card.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
At any point in time,
Yes, sir.
y'all married,
Yes,
whatever,
sir.
you got the right to go fuck somebody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I already said no. No. You can forgive a lot, but you don't forget. It's two different things. Forgiving and forgetting is two different things. I forgive you, so I'm not gonna hold it up. Like every time we argue, I ain't gonna say, well, remember when you was fucking Daryl? I ain't gonna keep saying that. You feel me? I'm over that. But you know what I'm saying? When we argue, if it go to the point where it's like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and go out of town. I might see somebody and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna cash my joint in. Come on, man.
Though she did what she did and that really hurted you, why would you? Because you love this person. Like, you really love this person.
Listen. Listen what I'm telling you.
Can I continue?
Anybody, y'all can interject anytime you want. But this is what I'm going to say. Like, when y'all say love, look, I love my mom, but when she was sick, I was selling drugs to pay her bills. And she didn't want me to sell drugs. So people do different things for love. Like if I feel that's going to keep me around, like I love you to death and I don't want to leave, but I can't get over the fact that you did that, I got to put one in my pocket. That's what I'm going to do. Humans do stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like, right. As a person, you feel a certain way. Like, you know what I'm saying? At first, when you said, if that nigga cheat on me, it's a law, I'm going to send him to jail. Okay. That's how you felt at that time. Some people don't, like, never would send a nigga to jail for something like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you feel. Who am I to tell you how you feel? So, like I said, I never would be able to 100% forgive because I already know. And then, like I said, if it was somebody I know, it's over with. Because my mind won't let me be cool with that. Like, a nigga I'm hanging around know what it is to be with my wife. That's a problem with me. Right. Because I can't bring him over the house. I can't go watch football with this nigga. We can't trick nigga because he might slip up and I be like, yeah, I'm about to go home to my wife. And be like, yeah, I remember them days. Now I got rumbling. You feel him? Now I got rumbling more exciting than everybody mad at me. You know what I mean? Like, don't be fantasizing with my wife with me there, my nigga. You know what I mean? Right. So I could never get over that. That's something. That's a no coming back type shit. And if I did, like, to my, you know what I'm saying, my beautiful fiance, leave me. Nigga, if you do some shit like that with somebody I know, trust me, leave me. Because I'm going to be gutter butt with it. Nigga, I'm going to try to do some worse shit. I might come to the family reunion butt naked, a see-through roster joint on. You know what I mean? Smelling like ass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm going to go to the extreme. You know what I mean? So I'm going to pass it. Anybody else got something?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go a little deeper. Infidelity. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, we have an animal instinct. Women and men have animal instinct. So when things aren't right, we have a certain feeling about something in our relationship. We'll ask questions about it. If we don't get the answer we want, then we start getting them feelings. A lot of times we get them feelings, we go outside of our human nature and get that animal instinct and we cheat. That doesn't mean we don't love you, don't mean we don't care about you, but at that point we're missing something from our relationship. It's the animal instinct that kicks in us that wants us to get back at that person or get the feeling that we want from the person we're with. It's the animal instinct. One thing about women, I can say this much. You all are very strong individuals. Like for us, if we see, y'all cheating, we can't take it. We can't take it at all. Because as soon as we look at you, we see the other man. We're like, oh, hell no. Tyrone was all up in it. Tyrone knocked the bedboard loose. So y'all are very different when it comes to forgiving. Men have a very hard time understanding how to forgive about women when we find out they cheated. So I give you all the props. Y'all do it. I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all put it behind you, throw it away, put it in the trash, pick it up. I don't know. We can't do it. I know I can't. So,
Well, I don't like it. And our partner have to share. So I feel like when it happens. Okay. Do I need to repeat what I said? Or okay. So I feel like when infidelity happens, though, then the trust is gone. So it's bigger than just, oh, did whatever. Now, whatever trust that it was had is also now gone, which causes other issues in the relationship. So then the person might be like, oh, I'm going to go to the store. The other person might, oh, you going here to cheat. You do it. So then the relationship is already ruined. So if it's a relationship that you're just dating the person, you actually have an opportunity to get out, in my opinion. Because if not, that's not really a real relationship. If, you can't trust that person and, it's going to cause so many issues. If you're married, then that's a whole other situation you have to, work out. But I feel like either way, it jacks the relationship up. And some people cannot recover from that. So.
Do it make you, like I said, different scenarios, like with infidelity. Like, infidelity can come many different ways. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then, I got to warp mine because I'm a warp motherfucker. My mind thing. You understand what I'm saying? But, when it say it could be forgiven, okay, you might be able to forgive that, hypothetically, you got a boyfriend. You not married. So, you husband, you know what I'm talking about. This is hypothetical, you know what I mean? Hypothetically, you married you got a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? You messing with him, right? And you stand on, as long as he tell me, you know what I mean, when y'all dating and all that, as long as you tell me, you know what I mean, we can work through it, right? The scenario is, and then I'm going to bring it, see, it hits different for males, but I'm going to go with females than males. Your man comes to you, and the conversation is, yeah, I cheated, but it was with John.
Oh shit!
Now, yes, what it do? He fucked the dude.
Okay, I'm just trying to clarify. That's all.
Infidelity. He fucked the dude. Now, you as a male, it hits different, but your person comes to you like, yeah, I'm fucking Yolanda. You understand what I'm saying? So let's answer that. Me, if she ain't bring me involved, but I'm still gonna be mad. Because now, as a man, it's gonna hurt my pride. You know what I mean? Damn, what is a female doing that I can't do? Because a female can't, you know what I mean? Like I told you last week on the show, Dyke brought down Baltimore. We at the bar. You know what I'm saying? She going at me, talking all that, and I got to warp mine. Nigga, I'm more of a man than you and all this, trying to talk to the girl. Cool, it's more. I said, but I know it's one thing you can't do. She said, what? I said, you can't stand up here and piss in this funeral. I bet you can't do that. Go fuck about all that other shit. Pull your dick out and piss in this urinal, and then I believe you, nigga. She was mad as shit. But that's just,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how my mind is warped. Whine like that. You can't be more a man than me, because I could pull out my dick right now and piss right on your shoe. Can you do that? You can drop a 12-inch rubber wood, ain't shit coming out that bitch unless it's hot in your pants and some moisture drip on my shit. And then you gotta go check yourself. If moisture falling off your motherfucking rubber wood, but you need to check yourself. I digress. You know what I mean? Sorry about that. But like I said, if my mind be warped up, even with a man, if she told me she was cheating with a man, my mind started thinking, because now I'm thinking what the fuck was he doing?
Right.
Because I'm not, question asked. Or like most of the people I know, I don't even know their last names because I come from the streets. It's nicknames for me. I don't do it. Like if I meet you, like what's going on? My name Angel. I ain't gonna be like Angel what? I don't do that. You know what I mean? Angel. That's what it's gonna be. That's gonna go in my phone. Angel. Faye. That's what goes in. Turk. That's what goes in my. I don't ask. I just was wired different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if a motherfucker want to tell you their whole name, that's what they gonna come with. My name is Bop Bop. Right. My name is John Brown. Other than that, if he say his name is Lil Darryl, that's what his name, Lil Darryl. That's what he want to tell me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm going to run with. But then I'm inquisitive, like I'm running around. So like I said, if I feel she with a female, okay, well, what is that female doing that I can't do? You feel, I'm just saying, I already know what women saying, but what I'm saying is, so now in my mind, for the rest of my life, I'm with you. So you going to be chasing that. I can't do what that girl can do. That's something I can't because I ain't never had girl parts. So a girl always gonna have more of advantage than a male. You know what I mean? She gonna take her time because she can't pull out her wood and ejaculate. A nigga lick the pussy for a little bit, and then when he see you that click get hard, that nigga trying to put his wood in that junk. You know what I mean? I'm trying to satisfy myself. And once that motherfucking shit perk up, nigga, that bitch perk up, that nigga trying to put his wood in. Nigga, you know what I mean? That's what, I'm sorry, fellas, I'm snitching on this. You know what I mean? But shit, that motherfucking click get hard. Nigga trying to pull his wood out, trying to go up in that junk. Like, fuck that shit. I'm trying to do mine too. You know what I mean? Women don't gotta worry about that. But I'll let somebody else speak on that shit because I done went left. So if a female want to talk about your hypothetical boyfriend told you he fucking Darryl.
Hypothetically. First off, yeah, hypothetically, what the hell? Right? Like, I don't know. Like, that's weird. I mean, if hypothetically, right, if the guy, he was like, oh, yeah, Tyrone and I are together. And we would like for you to join us. Like, what is like, what is happening? Like, that is a lot. Yeah, you just over here and blow me off real quick while I get what? That's a whole nother yeah. My mind is warped too. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Wow. Nope. Do I get to put a strap on too, or what happens? Like, I mean, he obviously might like that. That's a whole nother level. But then the whole relationship changes. Like, that's a whole nother ball game. He'll be like, yeah, I know, right? I got an 8-inch to a 12-inch in there right now. He's like, damn.
Oh no.
Right? It's on the cabinet right up there, honey. Go ahead and get it up there from the top of the. Yeah.
Not the raw,
up in the closet. Yeah. Once you're in it, then you'll be looking for my gift. Man. You know? Yeah. He'll be like, oh, my turn. Yo, right? And then he been there in jerky style, ready.
Man.
Yeah.
Right.
My hookup, no. We're done. It's a wrap. We gotta go get tested. It's over with.
That didn't happen.
I'm not engaging any longer in that situation. Once it's old, my men can only have exits out.
Yeah.
That's the prayer. Hello.
All that, but yeah, so it was time to pray. And we was talking about rubber woods. I'm sorry, Lord. It's talking about time to pray. I'm sorry, Lord. Let's take a moment of silence to pray. You know, we talking about rubber woods and Ron Jeremy. It's time to pray.
It's like he came on and said, "Look, y'all need to stop talking like this."
Lord. Cut it off. That's your part. It's time to pray. Ain't this a bitch? You know what I mean? This a bitch. So, do you think is infidelity truly forgiven?
No.
Because none of us
I think
answered.
a lot of people,
I don't think it is.
though, will hold it in their back pocket. Like, literally, I mean, people have a hard time getting over that stuff. And so then if something does go wrong, they'll be like, well, remember that time? Or they might not even say that at all. They might just be like, You know, like you said, I'm going out of town.
I'm gonna go ahead.
And then
get
can
back.
the other person even get mad? Like
Yeah.
they can't, for real,
I'ma get
because
back.
they did the same thing. So
Exactly.
when somebody says, why would they want to put hurt on the other person? They want the other person to feel just the same way they did.
Same way
And it
as
might
well.
not just be one time. It
Exactly.
might be multiple
Exactly.
times.
They might tell you what they
might just
only
become how the
cheated once, but they
relationship
cheated 4 times.
Yeah.
Like, they
and
only
even for the
said one
person who got
thing.
cheated on,
Exactly.
when it happens, when they get their payback or whatever, it might not just be one time either. So it's like a cycle of just hurting each other. And how can you really forgive somebody and move on if that's what the cycle becomes?
Right.
All right. So do you think it's important for couples to confess everything in a relationship? Like when you about to go to the next level, like let's say you was dating for however long, you know, women be playing games, so they got that little time, you know what I mean? It takes 6 months before you have sex, and then it's gonna be a year before I talk about this, and then it's 15 months before I talk about that, you know what I mean? So like do you think when you ready to take it to the another level, like, okay, you want this person to, you know, propose to you, or you think he's somebody or she's somebody that you want to settle down with for the rest of your life, do you think that person should have to confess everything? Me, no. Because it's like I said, my former life is a life that I can't tell everything I did. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if I'm not with you for the rest of your life and then you get mad, things that I've done don't got, you know what I mean? It don't got no statute of limitation on that. You know what I mean? So you feel me? So no, I don't think you should confess everything. That's just me. You know what I mean? Like even with sexually shit, you say some shit that you might turn your girl off. You done did some Diddy shit. You know what I mean? Before her, but she ain't with that. Like I said. Nah, nope.
Oh.
Nope. I wouldn't want to know that. Yeah, I want to know that if my homies hit, because like I said, the reason, but that's different. Like if I'm getting with, if hypothetically, you know, I know you for a long time. If we was getting together, that's the first thing I'm gonna ask you. Like if you was fucking Tarek, I can't take it to the next level,
Right.
Because you was fucking Tarek.
Right.
So that's not something I can
That's
keep.
fair.
You know what I mean? That's like a rule change. Because like I said, I can't have it. So now I got to choose between you and him. If that's my man, because like I said, he did things with you, and I'm not that type of nigga to be asking him, yo, like I ain't never been no nigga like, hey, is his dick bigger than mine? The fuck kind of dumbass question is that? You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand niggas like
That's
that.
what I think they think about, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying some niggas, like I don't understand that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not trying to knock nobody hustle, but like I said, men, you coming if your dick ain't big, your dick ain't big. That don't make you less of a man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You just can't be doing things like if you want to fuck with bras that's doing fucking a whole bunch of dudes, your dick got to be a little bigger. Or you need to buy a rose. You feel me? And turn her out. Like, you know what I mean? It don't gotta be all dick, nigga. You know what I mean? Diddy wasn't all dick. He was sitting there jerking. You feel me? And was having Diddy parties. It ain't all. Like I said, people keep thinking it ain't all dick. You know what I mean? You can enjoy yourself by doing other things. If you know you ain't got no, you know what I mean, 12-inch and thick joint, cool. But it's other things. You can have the girl please herself. You can have the girl please you. It's other things. And women, you know what I'm saying? From experience, I know women get turned on by you not having sex with them. Like I've been with, you know what I mean, before I've been with women where, you know what I mean, they like, we ain't gonna do nothing, you know what I mean? I'm sucking on titties, I just pull out, start jerking. She get turned on, nipples rock hard, because she said I can please myself. She turned on. Now I don't want to do it. I already relieved it. I didn't bust. That just shot, nigga. She was like, come on, nah, nigga, my shit is shrunk down. You should have got it before. You should have got it before I did what I did.
Man.
Is what I'm saying. So it's different, you know what I mean, aspects to it. I don't know why I went left off. But go ahead.
You know what? Talking about that, you know, there are certain things that you should tell your partner. Like for instance, like, you know, there's cases now where people are sleeping with each other, not letting each other know their status. The HIV, you got HIV, you got AIDS, you got all that in the street. And now, so that's a situation. So if you're not telling your partner you got that, you causing a whole problem.
That's true.
Now, I don't know if y'all know it, there's an app now where your women are putting all the men y'all dated on blast on the T app. So you're letting people know, like, don't mess with this fool because he ain't got no job, he ain't got no car, he live with his mama, all this, and all kind of crazy shit. So we ain't got an app yet, I don't think. We got one. So now you don't even gotta say because all the men on the app and all the women on the app. Yeah, it's called the T app.
It's called the T app for
Right.
females.
T-app.
So like you go on there and it'll tell you about that nigga Daryl, and then the girls that been with Daryl would get on and say, oh, his dick 6 inches, and it's skinny, it look like a pencil. But then they got one for men too. So just that T app.
So if you want to find out about a man, you go to the T app or whatever app for the men, and then you don't even gotta ask no more.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's this crazy world out there right now. Crazy.
Everything's on the internet. Damn.
Why the women so quiet? Like, do you
Yeah, I know.
do you think you need to confess everything in a relationship? Like I said, it's certain things that you should confess, but it's certain things you gotta take with you because, like I said, you know your partner. You understand what I'm saying? You fell in love with this guy, but then you say, yeah, you got 30 bodies. That shit over with. That shit over
You
with.
don't want to go in a relationship like that.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, it's some women that was in college. They was
Right,
free spirited. You know
right.
what I mean? They
Throwing
was
it
free
all
spirited.
around.
Like, okay, so you gonna knock them for being free spirited before you? Yeah. So you know a woman gonna knock the number down. She know it's 30. Yeah, I only been with 8. You know what I'm saying?
But
Nigga,
that's
you know
the
I've been
question,
30. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the question though. We look at it as it's being men, but we have a bunch of bodies on our hand. But when they have a whole bunch of bodies, we look at them as hoes and whore, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
But
society.
but it all should be the same. Like if I got bodies, you got bodies. We should, you know.
Yeah, that's why. But that's why I'm saying that's society. That's why I don't think that's the conversation you should be having.
Right.
The conversation is who you been with,
Right,
not how
right.
many you been with. It's how I see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the how many, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you ain't. All right, we from a small town. You ain't fuck nobody I know, but you got 30 bodies. God damn. The fuck was you doing? You know what I mean? How the fuck you fuck? You got 30 bodies in this small ass town and you ain't fuck nobody I know. Come on, man. Like,
Wow.
no. Somebody lying. You know what I
In a
mean?
small ass town.
Yeah, somebody lying. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It gotta add up. You know what I'm saying? So those type of conversations. But like I said, you don't want to tell when you just getting with somebody about. I think that's some bitch ass shit for a man to ask that. That's just me. Just like I think it's a bitch ass shit for a nigga to ask what another nigga got. Like, why you worried about what his dick size is? If she with you, she with you.
Right.
So if you keep comparing yourself to him, why she can't compare herself, you know what I mean, you to him?
Right.
Then you mad. Well, my ex-boyfriend used to cook the eggs with milk. You know what I mean? Why you keep bringing this nigga up? You know what I mean?
Right.
Now you mad, but you keep asking her. You know, he fucked longer than me. His dick longer than me. What do he do? Do he work out? Do he do? You know what I mean? Like, the fuck is you asking about another nigga for? Like, if she's yours, she's yours. You shouldn't bring other people into the conversation. That's how I feel.
Fact.
I think that's bitch ass shit. You know what I mean? Just like on the other side, like your female keep comparing you to somebody else. Well, my last nigga had money. My last nigga took me on visits. My last nigga did this. As a nigga, you're like, well, go get with that nigga then. You know what I mean? You keep talking about this nigga. Now I'm mad. Because why you keep comparing me to him? So I think it go both ways. That's just me.
I think you should tell all the important stuff.
Right.
It is certain stuff you should, like, you know, but for the most part, I think you should tell all the important stuff. So that way, it can't be like, oh, well, you didn't tell me this. Well, nigga, you didn't ask. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel I'm just a straight shooter. I feel honesty is the best policy. You know, if you ain't got nothing to hide, it's out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I try my hardest to live my life by the 10 Commandments. One of them, thou shalt not lie. So every day I wake up and I ask God to commit as less sins as possible.
Right.
With that being said, I try my hardest not to lie. I might sugarcoat some shit because I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but I try my hardest not to lie. So with that being said, if you ask me something, depending on what you ask me, if you ask me, oh, does this look cute on me? And that shit look crazy. I'm like, girl, yeah. But for the most part,
Right.
I'm tell the truth. Cause I'm grown. And I ain't gotta lie to nobody.
That's true.
Nobody. If you don't like the shit that comes out my mouth, it is what it is, but I'm telling you the truth. Cause I would rather tell you the truth than have God mad at me. So
feel like you should be. I feel like you should be honest in a relationship. Your relationship with somebody, I feel like you should be honest in terms of your dealings with that person in that relationship and all that kind of stuff. Now, when it comes to like stuff in the past, maybe the past should definitely stay in the past. 'Cause I feel like a lot of people maybe can't handle past stuff for whatever reason, guys, girls, whatever the case may be. But so I feel like, but in the relationship that you're in, like whatever is currently happening, I feel like you should be honest about those kind of things.
Yes.
And then if there is something that's important in the past, then you should say that. Like, so if you know, hypothetically speaking, okay, I know that person knows they've been with so-and-so's in a circle of blah, 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 then I feel like that person should offer up that information.
Yeah, that need to be
because
talked
that's
about.
important. But, but so if something is important, then I feel like that's from the past. Then that's important to say.
Exactly.
But if it's not important, if it's not irrelevant, then why add extra from either person? Now, if a person asks, then I feel like you should be honest.
Yeah.
But you just offer up information.
Right.
You have to know your motive behind that or your purpose.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds good, but like I said, there's certain things you can't offer up. You know what I mean?
So what do we do when our past comes up? In the middle of a relationship, like someone in our past comes up, and that person goes, "Why don't you tell me this?" Like, say for instance, say you had a child when you was like 15, and you gave her for abortion, and your partner finds out, and your partner goes, "Why don't you tell me this?" Is that something you should tell them? Is it important you tell them? Is it something you just sweep under the rug?
I guess I feel like that would be one of the situations where your past has come, like, this might be something that wasn't in your present.
Right.
But then if the person asks, then you should be honest, about the situation. But it's something that was in the past. The person can choose to take it however they want. Be honest about what's going on. But to just say, oh, yeah, by the way,
Right.
maybe that's not a conversation you have to have voluntarily.
Me, I ain't even gonna have it. Like, don't worry about it. If it was before you, don't worry about it. That's me. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Abortion is something that is like, a lot of people don't do. They might take really offense to that. So therefore, you would want to tell them that before y'all go, and you know what I'm saying, because that might hurt them.
Right.
It might, but you ain't meet me. You ain't
Or
meet
you might
me
want
out
to do
the
the
womb.
opposite.
But the thing is, this when you get to that point where you about to get married, you should have been had that conversation. You should have been talking when you first met him. Look, I'm a church motherfucker. I don't do people that do abortions and all that. Then at that table that first day, oh well, I already had an abortion. It's over with. Like, don't wait till 2 years now you want to come with all this other shit, bro. Listen, nigga, you know what I mean? That's all right. Listen, man, we to this point, man. This me. I'm not talking about nothing before you because that ain't your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't meet me in the 90s. You met me in 2026. You feel me? 2025. So let's talk about 2025 up. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? Like, cause if you start digging, everybody got stones, bro. Like, everybody got something they did that's a little bit sketchy. You know what I mean? Everybody.
A person may not want to mess with somebody who feels that like that is something in like the eyes of the church that can't be forgiven.
I feel you, but
they may not want to intertwine their lifestyle with somebody like that.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you meet somebody, on farmersmeat.com, you know what I mean, or blackchurch.com, you feel me? They'll like
Christian mingle.
Christian mingle is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the thing that kill me about people. Like, males, I can talk about males. I can't talk about females because I don't know how the conniving things that females do, other than the bullshit that I know the conniving shit they do. Okay. But I know males. Like, males, it's like, okay, I seen these two young women. These two young women are beautiful. As a man, I want to do something with them. So let me go on their profile. You don't reach out, she does, right? Cool. So I'm reading what you do and you don't do. Yeah, let's go on a date. I go on a date, right? As a male, I'm gonna tell you what male. I'm sorry, man. There's only 8% of what we do. You know what I mean? A man see you, fuck the computer. Now I see you face to face. Like, oh shit. she really bad as, you know what I'm saying? She really
Right.
bad as a motherfucker. She looked like the motherfucker on this.
Computer, right.
Now, sexually, I'm aroused. I'm not asking you if you ever had an abortion until I get some pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Because I want to see what it's like. So I ain't going to ask you nothing that you might be like, man, fuck that nigga. So if any niggas on my, if you think I'm like, look, when y'all watch this show, when I post this, please put thumbs up or anything on that shit like, yeah, that nigga Chuck ain't lying. We try and get the draws, at least
Right,
see
we
the
ain't asking no
draws.
questions.
We might not get it, but we want to see what, like, it look good in that cover.
Right.
I want to get the rap off that bitch. You know what I
Right,
mean? So I
right.
ain't asking you if you ever had an
No
abortion or none of that.
questions.
Now, after we
I don't got
fucking,
no questions.
I'm just saying, after we fucking, you ever had abortion? You know what I mean? That's what a
Now
nigga do.
you got
know what I mean?
questions? Wow.
Shit, huh? Man, a motherfucking
People in the church
preacher
be
fucking.
acting
You
up.
talking about? Not everybody, what? 92% of the motherfuckers, 8% not? Man, you crazy. Man, you crazy. You going to church, every joint in there built, got BBLs and all that. Why you got a BBL in church? I ain't saying that. I'm talking about over 50%. They in there looking motherfucking titties out, all that. Looking good, dress form, fitting. The motherfucking preacher, his shit, you know what I mean? He got on the motherfucking gators and all that. Nigga, won't you just come in that joint with some
Hey,
Stacey
look,
Adams?
ladies,
You ain't
I'm,
gotta.
not asking you that question until you come at me talk about you pregnant. I don't care.
Period. Period. Males, fellas,
I don't care how many you had until you come at me and say I'm pregnant.
fellas, give me the thumbs up, man.
You said
Are
that. I'll
we
be like,
keeping it
so.
above? Like, if you a preacher, just black your name out. You know what I mean? Black your name out. But give me the thumbs up, because y'all know, a man, once he get his mind on something, he try and see whatever he try and see. You know what I mean? It's
right.
that simple. Then we get into the questions. Now,
Right.
females, y'all can talk about how you... Y'all ain't gonna admit how y'all connive. You know, women got a motherfucking. There's somebody in here buzzing your shit right now. Don't tell them niggas how we connive, because y'all know y'all be conniving
Oh,
motherfuckers.
my God.
Y'all got a whole motherfucking group like, don't do that shit, girl. You know what I mean? So are y'all gonna say how y'all connive and y'all when y'all first start meeting niggas?
Oh man.
Okay, first of all, I ain't met nobody in over 24 years, so I mean, I don't even remember how to do this shit though. Like, okay, because I met, it was a dare, so.
Mm.
You seen this guy like, oh my God, I like this guy.
Okay, so when a woman want to date a man, like, I'm a Cali girl, so if I want something, I go and get it. Plain blank, period.
All right.
That's how I got the nigga I'm with now. I wanted him, I saw him, I took him,
All right.
made him mine,
All right.
still mine.
Okay.
Years later,
All right.
but it wasn't no conniving. It was a dare. It was a dare. Somebody was like, "I dare you to go talk to him because he don't talk to chicks like you." I said,
Oh.
"Nigga, it's Cali on mine. I get what the fuck I want, and I went and got him."
All right. Okay.
But here's the thing. That's because you just. And here's the thing. It's just being confident. If you want anything in life, you have to be confident.
You gotta get
in
it. Right.
You know
True.
what I'm saying? Anything you want, any dude you want, any career you want, any house you want, any car you want, any lifestyle you want. As long as you put that battery in your own back, you can go get it.
Amen.
Nigga, that shit was written in the Bible. You know what I mean? I want to hear some pertinent shit. That shit, you just came from church with that shit, nigga. Anything you want, you can go for. That's what Obama said back in 2016. No, that was Obama's speech in 2016, nigga. Oh, fuck, no, I want to hear some females. Look, since they not going to say it.
Wait, what was the question?
What type of, like, when you first meeting a motherfucker and you know you want them, like, what conniving shit? Like, are you gonna keep something from them, or you gonna keep it a buck?
Most of the time, if you just smile, they'll just come over to you. You know, you don't gotta run after them like that.
Look, fellas, on the big Chuck, man, listen, man, they not gonna admit it. So I'm gonna do a show. I'm gonna do a show where I'm gonna get some women on here, because everybody keep talking about
We don't have
confidence.
those kind of problems.
Listen, y'all keep talking about confidence, man. Men is confident too, but they still gonna trick you out your drawers. You know what I mean? It's a gap. But but so this is real. Like, this is real, right? You saying what's real, right? Nigga come up to you, pull his dick out, that bitch 4 inches. How
Why
real
would
you
he
want
about
it?
to pull his dick out?
How real you want it?
He already
How real?
jacking
Hey,
up.
come in this bathroom, I pull that shit out, that bitch just coming out the drawers. Only the head out the drawers. And that shit a wreck.
Oh, man.
He confident, but he ain't getting no pussy.
Oh,
Game over, nigga. That's what's so confident can only take you so far. So a nigga gotta trick you. That's why I said the nigga gotta trick you because that nigga already know his wood is on worm. He know his dick on worm.
Why he just pull on his dick? That's not his best attribute. He should have
But
put
that's
his
my
best
point.
foot forward.
But that's the trick.
He overconfident.
But it's the same thing. It's the same thing with
Oh, my
with
God.
women. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, man.
You meet a nigga and a nigga everything you want. That first day you want to have sex with him, but you ain't your freshest. You just came off your period and it ain't right
Oh,
down
Lord,
there.
Wow.
How do you trick that nigga? Because you want to fuck him. Your nipples like this long. You know what I mean? Your drawers wetted. That nigga finger, your shit drawers is a motherfucker.
So wait, what is happening?
You know you
came off her period, but she's already getting
Exactly.
fingered?
So you can't.
Like, you already in it at that point.
Hold on. But you confident, like fuck it. He gon' let me pull them up. Let me pull the motherfucking drawers down. You already know it's a little tark down there, nigga. No,
Yo, that's
you
what
gotta come
shower
back
is
tomorrow.
for. Where are you guys? In a parking lot?
The shower only get the outside. You know what I mean?
What?
When the nigga start gutting that joint, the inside gonna seep out like, oh shit, nigga, like what the fuck happened? You know what I mean? That shit was like massive. Nigga start gutting that joint, then the inside come out like, what's going on? Time out. You knew you wasn't supposed to be fucking that day. You know what I mean?
man.
That
So
sounds
like I
like a
said,
more
y'all
personal. That sounds like a deeper issue
Y'all- that's what I'm
than
saying.
just a shower can address.
Confident.
Yo, that is something
Look,
else.
confidence
Beware.
only goes so
It's
far.
like, if she took
Confidence
a
only
shower,
goes so far. Like,
yo.
like that's what I'm saying.
Yo,
like,
yo,
look,
yo.
like, even with,
Nuh-uh.
I
like,
can't.
even with the confidence, look.
if she
look.
took a shower though, and something like that is coming out from the inside part,
One thing.
oh no, she needs to
But
get checked out.
This another thing.
Or maybe he needs to get checked out. One of them, both of them.
This
probably.
another thing. Y'all at the club, you confident as a motherfucker. I want that man, but you got a push-up bra on. That nigga pop that bitch, and bitches drop way down here. Bleed. Fuck him up.
He ain't gonna not do it though.
I know, cause
He gonna still do
I'm
it.
still gonna do it.
He gonna still do it.
Man, but you tricked me though. You know what I mean? I thought this shit was perky. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
Surprise!
the drop.
Right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, I'm getting the tricks out of them, fellas. I'm getting the tricks out of them. You see it now? They saying
Yo.
surprise. The truth
about right.
coming out now. You know what I mean? The truth coming out. Surprise! Y'all know what y'all do.
Oh, shit.
Like I'm only telling y'all the shit I know of, but y'all know y'all got some other gutter butt shit y'all be doing, man. Stop, man. Come on, man. Listen.
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
women be playing, man. Like when I'm going to get you sucking. She pulled the butt off, the titties
Yeah.
off, everything, the
Oh,
leg
shit,
off,
yeah.
Damn.
all that.
The
Wig
leg.
and all that. Yeah.
Jacked up.
Yeah, so stop that
You need
shit,
your help
man.
for
Stop
real.
that. Y'all be front. Y'all be front. Let me get on. Oh, I still want to talk about that nigga Obama because we went all the way left.
We have gone major.
We can do something. If y'all want to come back on another day, we can come back on the same thing and go in. You know what I mean? But let's talk about this nigga Obama said fathers ain't enough.
Yo.
Won't you tell the story?
Why
What
don't
the
you tell
nigga
the
said?
story?
Because he had me mad last week. Tell the story, man.
Well, he said that young men need a gay role model to learn how to be softer. And I put on my post that men don't need to learn how to be softer because we got a problem now where men are being doing extra. Like they're getting their nails done, they're getting wax jobs, they're doing all kinds of feminine stuff. So I said we don't need to learn how to be soft. We need to be strong as men. Women, okay, let me ask y'all a question. You want a soft man or a strong man?
Strong. You know.
For your
Yeah,
sons?
but he has to have a soft spot too, though. He has to be all
only,
hard,
only
all
for his
bang.
women and his children, not
Yeah.
for the rest of the world.
He has that. Yeah, not for the rest of the world.
There you go.
Only for his
Right.
family.
There you go. There you
Yes.
go. So he was saying that men need to be more softer for the world, not just for this period. And I said I
Same clip
disagree.
You showed me.
It's the same clip.
Okay.
Yep.
So I took away from that clip. He was just saying that we just need to have like a gay friend. Because I wasn't sure how to address them, be politically correct. It was, but you know, I was trying to be politically correct. That's why I was studying. But at the end of the day, first of all, we don't need no gay people to teach our kids anything because the shit that they teaching in Texas right now is beyond crazy. Not to even change the subject, but they teaching kids you have to take gay sex ed, so you got to know how to get penetrated in the butt because too many kids was getting hurt practicing that, and that is sex ed in Texas now, like crazy. You have to know how far to go deep in the rectum because kids' butts was getting tore up. And now it's a part of the curriculum.
Isn't it like an endless hole though? I don't know. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Nigga, what? Yo, I'm trying to keep quiet. Nigga, what? Texas. So you say, nigga, if you go if you go more than 3 inches, nigga, you going to jail? So I can go up to 2.5 and not catch a charge. Type of shit y'all teaching these niggas, man. Talking about how far to go in the rectum, nigga. The head, just putting the head in is a charge. It's sodomy, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Tell a little kid, let me just put the head in. That's the shit we used to say to females in the 70s, nigga. How you gonna tell the kid? Hey, little John, just let me put the head in. Nigga, you going to jail. Bitch ass nigga.
Wait, so, okay. So, wait, all right. So, what I took from that clip is he wasn't saying that somebody had to have, he wasn't saying that a parent, like, that you needed a parent who was into that. I didn't feel like he was saying that. I feel like he was saying kind of like to understand where other people are coming from, you also have to have people in your circle who can relate. So, I feel like, well, he said he had a professor that was his favorite professor. And he said the professor was also gay, what he said. And then he also said, though, but it's good to have people who are in your circle who are different, who are maybe also like that, so that you can empathize with other people, is how I took it. So, no, I didn't hear that in the clip. We all saw the same clip? Did you hear? I didn't hear that in the clip. I heard, well, so I'm just speaking for what I heard. I mean, like.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I was listening to the podcast too.
Right. Right.
I feel like I saw the
But
clip
I thought mom showed that.
Right.
Like if you got a mom and a dad, if the dad is like, I'm the disciplinarian, the mom is going to show you how to be empathetic and all that.
Right.
Like why you need another gay man? Why the father not enough? Like, okay, if I was raised not to be soft and I got a boy and I'm raising him not to be soft, like when I punish him like me, when my dad was hard on me, I went to my mom. She put me in her lap and rocked me to sleep.
Yeah.
So I learned both. You understand what I'm saying? Like I ain't had no gay influence coming up, and I think I think I'm good, but I'm a soldier.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with being a soldier? Like, what's wrong with a man being able to protect his house? Like, if anybody come in his house, he gonna shut it down. Why should I fuck this nigga up or not? Nigga, you shouldn't have came in my house. Yeah, I'm fucking you up. I'm not asking no questions. You in my house.
I think the problem is people think that because you feel a certain way about, somebody's sexuality is that you're bashing them. I'm not bashing them. I have gay people in my family. I got gay aunts, gay uncles in my family. And I don't look bad at them. I don't talk about their sexuality, but at the same time, I don't flash my sexuality in front of your face. Don't flash it in front of mine. There's a place for all that. My house, I kiss my wife in my house. We do all that in the house. I ain't grabbing her ass in the grocery store. I ain't tugging her down in the meat section. We ain't doing none of that. But it seems like now well, I don't know. No Diddy.
We got the meats.
No, Diddy. We ain't. But I'm just saying, we ain't doing none of that. It just seems like now there's like they want to throw this on us, like force it down our throat. Like we know y'all there. We know the gay community, LGBTQ is part of our society now. But it's like now it's like, oh, you gotta accept this. You gotta look at this. You gotta watch this. You got your children this.
Right. I honestly think they're taking, and God forgive me for saying this, I think they're taking it a little too far, especially where they're allowing transgenders to compete in women's sports or.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that part.
Because they're automatically, especially the men that's transgending to women competing in women's sports, they automatically have more strength.
Yeah, they have an advantage.
It's not
for sure.
And like I don't feel that people whose change different genders should be able to go into that gender's bathroom.
Right.
Because here's the thing, that's what you want to do, cool. I don't feel like it was crazy because I walked into McDonald's and then here comes a couple of people that you could automatically tell they were dudes, but they're now in the bathroom peeing with me. You know what I'm saying? And I had to go.
Right.
So we always going.
Right.
But I'm facing the toilet with my feet like this, and I can see your feet is facing that way. You see what I'm saying? And it's just ridiculous. But see, you have kids that are scared of that, and even with the school system, they're allowing that. So I
Right.
think they should have a family bathroom for transgenders and stuff like that, because it's not fair, because this is what you want. You shouldn't have to force that on us.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And what you were saying earlier, how like if the dad was, disciplining, you go to your mom. What about if the mom is the discipline and the dad
There's a lot of households like
is,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Because I know in my house, in my household, I'm kind of the disciplined person. Like, I mean, and that is true too. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel a gay person should have to. That should not only be the way that our kids should be able to get empathy. It's from a gay person.
But what I'm saying is, gay is sexually. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck do your sexual preference got to do with how you raise your kids? That's
right.
something you do in the bedroom.
Right.
If you like men and you fucking men, what that got to do with outside? What?
Yeah.
If a man is a man, regardless of how you feel what it is, a man is a man. So if you got a cousin, you know what I mean? Like, I got some cousins in my family that's gay and all that, but them niggas rumble. Like, niggas already know. You say something to them, they going up, no homo, they going up in your mouth. They putting hands on you.
No diddy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. they going hands on. You know what I mean? And like I said, my cousins and my nieces and all that, they already know they can call. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say their name, but they can call them and they gonna handle that. So they see that side. You know what I mean? They know they got feminine ways, but they don't, you know what I mean? They young, they don't know that he like boys and all that till they get to that age. But they love their cousin. They love their uncle. You understand what I'm saying? Why do I gotta admit that I'm gay to raise somebody in my family? That's my sexual preference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like Diddy telling all his kids, I'm a freak, but I'm going to raise you. I jerk off with a motherfucking hijab on, but I'm a raise you. Fuck is you talking about? What they need to know that for? You know what I mean?
That's offering up information without being required. Involuntary information.
That's a fucked up thing. I'm going to my Uncle Diddy house.
Well, I also don't like the parents that because they are gay. Oh, you have to grow up and be gay too.
Right.
Like, give them their own identity. Like, that stuff that went down with Dwayne Wayne's son, I think is crazy. And it's so sad because the mother, because she did not have the money, she couldn't stop it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like on that show, what is it? TLC. I think the person's name is B and Jody. It's a TV show.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yep.
like, so through the whole show, the little boy wanted to be a girl. Now I think senior year want to
Transition,
go
right? Go
back
back.
to a
Transition back.
boy.
Yeah.
Like,
But that kid, I Am Jazz, too. They
I
kind
Am
of
Jazz,
had
yeah,
a
I
hard
Am Jazz,
time.
yeah.
that's who it is. So
Yeah.
it's like, as parents, and this is what I was going back to, like, we need to stop being their friends. You know, like, for instance, in my household, my boys can't get their ears pierced. You want to do something permanent to your body, you do it when you turn 18. Because you might not want it when you turn 18.
That's true.
You
right.
know what I'm saying? All these mamas, piercing their ears when their kids get, who said that when that little boy want his ears pierced? He might not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of my boys has their ears pierced.
good.
And just like that, I Am Jazz. That girl, little boy, I don't even know what to call a child, but protested all through high school about being a girl, and the parents went through with it. Now she want to go back to being a boy.
Yep.
That was a different kind of form of abuse, though, I feel.
Exactly.
And, like, it played out on national TV.
Exactly.
On
Yeah,
top of
yeah,
that. Because,
yeah.
I mean, like, the fact that the child was so young and the parents were the ones making all the decision to transition this child for TV and camera purposes was sad.
And it's on TLC, but
Yeah.
it's no different than what Dwayne Wade did to his son. And now, this little boy, little girl, getting all these, and I think a lot of people is like, oh my God, if I do this, maybe I'll get the contract and I'll get the modeling and I'll do this, and and it's just sad because let this child be a child first. Let them experience
Right.
just life. Because here's the thing, God don't make no mistakes.
True.
Preach.
None.
Church.
Whatsoever. None. So
Church.
for you to sit up there and do that, it's like, and now you trying to be like, oh, take my boobs away, reverse the penis thing. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You went through all of that for what?
Right.
And now,
But like the whole time, I feel like the parents, like when I was watching that, it seemed sad because the parents were the ones who were like, "We've come this far. No, honey, we got to keep on going." Because now we have a whole show. Like I don't know if the show, if not being on TV, would have
the
made
show
the
hyped it
parents
up
just be
more.
like, "Okay, you know what? You don't want to do this anymore. Fine." But they really pushed that. So then, of course, a child wants to become whatever they were initially. They didn't ever know what they would have been had that situation not happened to them. You know, so yeah.
All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around and everybody get their last word in.
Okay.
And then we gonna wrap it up because I just like, damn, we already been over an hour. You know what I mean? So you might
go
break the
over an hour
macaroni
quick.
and cheese and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, we can revisit this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some other time. I mean, I think this
Right.
was a good show. Everybody got
Yeah.
their point. You know what I'm saying? So anytime y'all want to come on the show, please let me know. But I'm trying to keep the show open like this so we can keep talking. It's some other podcasts and thing we talk about some other stuff, interviews
Right.
and all that. But I like to just talk because everybody's gonna get on you know, they probably hitting your stuff now, and then people gonna go on the thing, and I like to talk stuff like exactly. So
Yeah.
I want y'all to get y'all last word in, and then tell people how they can get in touch with you. You know what I mean? If you want to give out your social and all that, you know what I mean? I mean social media. Social media. You want to give out your social media?
Sounds kind of personal.
If you want to give out your social media, you know what I mean, you can do that. You know what I mean? So I can go. Which way you want me to start?
Okay. Anyway, it's a pleasure as always being on the show. I'm Tarek Higgins, aka the Playboy. You can catch me on Facebook, Tarek Higgins on Facebook. You can catch me on YouTube, EO Entertainment on YouTube, and catch me on TikTok, Tarek the Playboy Higgins on TikTok. And once again, appreciate
Tell
always
them,
my
tell them
brother.
your next show. Don't you got a next show?
Oh yeah. Next show is gonna be September 5th at Bad Habits Bar and Grill, 1544 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia. The Laughing Your Ass Off comedy show. Great lineup from comedians from Def Comedy Jam, from BET Comic View, all that. Great show, great lineup. And tickets on sale for $20, but $25 at the door. Show starts at 8. See you there.
That's what I'm talking about. Anybody else?
Hey y'all, my name is Faye.
pass it
I'm
on.
with Blessed Beauty Enterprise, but work right now at Madar Beauty Bar. I do weaves, color, relaxers, locks, everything you can think of. So feel free to hit me up. You can follow me on Facebook, FE with an accent, Faye Emmanuel, or on TikTok at FayeB22, FEBEE22. Instagram I don't check very much, but you can also follow me on Instagram. So.
well, hi everybody. My name is Angel. First and foremost, I'm a child of God, even though I know I don't
Amen.
act like it, but that's where I'm at. I am a child of God. I'm a wife, a mother. Can't follow me anywhere. I have enough friends. You can catch me on this podcast and this
right.
podcast only. But thank you. I appreciate you, Chuck, for letting me get up here. And I hope something I said may unite anything in anybody's mind. But I ask and pray that you guys just be safe. I ask and pray that you watch over your kids. And I ask and pray that y'all just keep an open mind and an open heart and get in touch with God. Because the world is crazy these days.
Amen.
Be safe, you guys.
Amen.
All right, you know I'm your favorite host and everything else, Big Chuck the Landlord, man. The next comedy show is here August 23rd. I should have a lineup done by Tuesday and get the headshots done. Tickets should be on sale by Friday. We got many other things going on, but you know what I mean, the Big Chuck podcast, if you want to see the whole video, you got to go on my YouTube channel, which is SMUNT7911. You go on there, you can subscribe. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my subscribers up to 1,000. I'm at like 270, 280 now. So slowly but surely I'm going up because I was at like 180 last month. So it's definitely going up. I'm posting. You can go on my page, SMUNT, everything. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, next week we'll see you. We are out. Mike's a dead.
What a passionate conversation. Kind of spice. Of all things, a clip from that one right there.
Already.